Go.
What up, fish tank people? FishtankTV.com, Dustin's Fish Tanks, bringing it to you on a Two-fer Tuesday, in your face, over at Steve's house. Busted out some time away from my wife to come over here. Gotta show you. Steve's nice enough to be holding the camera for you. I don't do too many videos where I'm actually all on the thing, but I'm gonna grab the camera and show the man what's going on. Dude, get in the middle. Show your face, show your tank, dude. The Ludwigia looks great, bro. The Ludwigia looks absolutely awesome, and we want to talk about it. Steve has this just game with the plants. He's very, like, just to give you a little background.
Methodical.
He's methodical. He's got some things. Sit forward a little bit, Steve. Show your grill. People have been asking about your tanks.
All right. Well, this is the update. It's a 38 tall. It's the same dimensions as a 29. It's just a little bit taller, about 6 inches.
People have been asking about Steve's tanks.
It's a good tank. It's tall. I like it. It's got the black seams, which I think are a little bit of cleaner look. So I just got one over the back filter here and one little pump that is actually on the light timer, so it doesn't go 24/7.
And now I saw a post on Fish Tank TV about Ludwigia, and I didn't fully read it, but we're going to talk about, Jordan actually asked about how to keep it growing up in one thing. So I'd like for you to talk about, if you can help our viewers out here, talk about how you trim Ludwigia. Give us the example in the middle. Talk about the narrow and the regular, and just spit it out, brother.
All right, here's what we got. So
I'm gonna zoom in a little bit.
With this tank, I do fertilize it a little bit.
How much?
So I use very little bit of the actual Flourish. I use quite a bit of the Flourish Excel. I use about 1 capful on this tank 2 to 3 times a week. 1 capful is 5 milliliters.
It's
folks. 5 ml. I also use about a capful of iron every weekly, and that seems to increase the reds in the plants, which I think Ludwigia, you got to have it that tan red.
Now, is this tank dirted?
Yes, it's dirt under the sand.
Do you have any Ludwigia?
What?
Or excuse me, not Ludwigia. Duckweed. No duckweed.
So I've got two.
Steve's a very clean guy, by the way. His tanks are always. My tanks are so much trash compared to him. He's running 2 lights. One's pink, obviously.
Yep, one's pink.
What's the wattage on that? 65.
This is a
55.
This is a Zoomed Flourish or Zoolite the plant bulb.
I got you.
And this is their Ultra Sun.
So you got like a Flourish and Ultra Sun. By the way, all those fertilizers you mentioned are totally for sale in aquatic jungles if you want to check that out. But Jordan was asking about how you trim this plant, so get in there, show us what's up.
The way I trim the plant.
Ludwigia repens, broadleaf Ludwigia.
This is the broadleaf. I've got the broadleaf right here. I actually trim it about 3 to 4 inches off the ground. I snip it right here.
Oh, he's doing it right here in front of us all.
Get man, it here. This is I typically wait until it's almost all the way up to the top.
Now you trim that above that little broad off right there. I would have left that.
So these are going to bud separately out, and these are going to both start 2 separate stalks, one from the right, one from the left. And then I just take this one, stick it all the way down in the dirt, and that will root over time. It doesn't root as quick as Rotala, but Ludwigia roots well.
You are a whore for Rotala, bro. You love it.
So as you can see, this is one I've trimmed recently. You can see the new stems are growing right off of it.
Nice.
I trimmed it right there. And if you only trim it 1 or 2 a week, you'll get a nice even growth pattern, or you get a nice not even growth pattern, where some of them are a little taller, some of them are a little shorter.
Oh, so you alternate kind of with your trimming.
I think if you're going to use Rotala and you want to combine both, this is the narrow leaf, or Ludwigia. This is the narrow leaf Ludwigia. This is the wide leaf. I think you should kind of mix it. So I've got the wide leaf on one side, wide leaf on the other, and I'm starting to grow out the narrow leaf in the middle.
Looks good.
And it looks really good. I think it breaks up the tank a little bit.
I think it looks good, dude.
Alright, we got to show.
The goal was all round plants in this tank at first.
Yeah.
By the way, the Polar Salmon Health Fry, we're going to do a species Sunday on it. I gave it to Steve. He's got the highlights, the CO2. Now that I've got the big old T5s, I'm probably going to be getting some of that back from him. But it's looking nasty. Looking real good, dude. His downstairs tank has it going. Yeah, Steve, it looks really great, dude. I love this tank. It's just so chill.
Love the Emperor Tetras. Can't see enough of them.
Yeah, Emperor Tetras are real hot.
They don't look like much when you buy them from the pet store.
And that's an important lesson to hit on right there too. Is like plants or fish that just don't look that great when you get them. Like rainbows look like crap when you buy them in the pet store. Emperors don't look good. It takes time.
Yeah, and these are my red phantoms.
Emperors are just dope.
Yeah, but the emperors are really what make it. And you can tell the male and female different. Males got the blue hue and the blue shimmer. The females are the littler ones. They got the green hue to them. They're pretty awesome.
Rockin', brother. Good to see your tanks. Good to see you, man.
Thanks, Dustin.